All pro, JAFFOs, ball out, Pro Bowl, Tony Romo, 40-yard dash, boy, don't be slow-mo. Get on the court, boy, I'm in go. Outside in the sun like Elliot Kobo. I'm running fast, LA de la Cruz. Turn on the JAFFOs, get my news. 7FO doing good, how I knew. All pro, JAFFO, the all pro, jump talk sports. They speak facts, you talk smack, you get sacked. Come through next, sit in chat, sport you like, they speak all that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Another episode of the All Pro JAFFOs, bringing you the highly elevated sports talk with the highly elevated sports fan. I'm your host, JP. Alongside me, as always, he's the greatest DJ in the entire world, and now you see him all over billboards in Sacramento.
Hell yeah, let's go.
The greatest DJ in Sacramento, Mr. DJ Man 6, and the Prodigy, starting to become one of the hardest working media members. We could already see it. Some people call him Buckwheat, but we call him Mr. EJ Wizzle. How are you, sir?
Hey man,
Some call him.
bro.
I'm just saying. I've heard Dub say a few times.
I don't know why Dub says that, bro. Dub done started a whole trend now.
I mean, are you planning on doing anything else with it, or are you really going full Don King movement with it?
I'm gonna braid it eventually.
Oh, okay.
Once I find the time and everything, I'm gonna get it braided.
Okay.
Give
At least it's in the process. Yeah.
Give me about maybe a week, 2 weeks, another month. I'm gonna get it done.
All right. That way we could. I mean, every time Dub comes at you talking about hair, I mean, it's kind of a layup to be able to go after him and his lack thereof.
I mean, he just mad because like it's frustration shots, but then it's like it's just easy jabs for me because then I'm like, oh man.
I don't want to hear anybody coming after Mad Six either. Mad Six can grow his hair out. He's just choosing not to.
Oh yeah, it's too goddamn hot for all of that.
So, if you don't believe us, go check out the pics from Mad Six before in his tournaments and stuff for what is that, Taekwondo, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm correct. Yeah. What a freaking weekend it has been. Some wild stuff happened, but I guess I'm not really too surprised. Matt Six, what's up with the Jets?
Well, my guy Robert Saleh got fired today and had to be escorted out the building.
Man, bro, what happened? What was
they said that basically he don't know, like they not saying why he was escorted out. It just sounded like he didn't do anything. It just sounded like the GM was just being a dick and just escorted him out.
We know exactly what happened.
But he's still getting paid. I mean, they showed a breakdown of what he's getting paid. So basically, for the next 2 years, he's still getting $20,000 a day for doing nothing. It breaks down to about $13.32 a minute. $799.09 per hour, $19,178.08 a day, basically $135,000 a week, and $583,000 a month, just to not do nothing right now until you get another job. So I mean, he good.
It's to coach football. It's to coach football.
Yeah.
You know what it was? He wasn't going to be an Aaron Rodgers yes man.
Nah, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm sure Aaron Rodgers had something to do with that. And then the GM that fired Woody, basically, he wasn't even the one that hired him. It was his brother. He was away doing some shit with Trump when Saleh got hired. I think like a liaison or something like that. So it's basically the brother who fired him, or who hired him. But yeah, no, he gone. Yeah. So I think it's the defensive coordinator that's taking over. And we'll see. They probably still going to be
surprised
losing.
They didn't give it to Nathaniel Hackett's podcast.
Yeah.
I would have thought this was a surefire way for Nathaniel Hackett to get the Jets head coaching job. But I mean, you knew there was a little bit of friction, especially early on in the season. You know, Robert Saleh goes in for a hug or whatever, and Aaron Rodgers pushes him away, just flat out like, "No, we're not cool like that." So I think it is one of those. You know, Saleh's not being a yes man, and the general manager's riding the Aaron Rodgers dick, and that's just what it's coming down to there in New York. So now a coach who had your defense in top 3 at worst top 5 form, you're going to fire him for what reason?
Yeah. I mean, really, because you can't blame last year your quarterback got hurt. I mean, you 2-3 this year, which, I mean, you're a little under 500, so it's early in the season. You don't know what's going to turn around in the season. I'm like,
you sit there and politic your way to get Nathaniel Hackett to be your offensive coordinator. The defense is doing work. The offense is doing shit. What's the problem here? It ain't Robert Saleh. That's for goddamn sure. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, yeah, no, the Jets don't even care. They don't even want to win anymore. Everyone just wants this whole thing with Aaron Rodgers. Yeesh. The ego with that man has gotten so inflated, it is ridiculous. He thinks he's the LeBron of the NFL. He's just going to bring whatever players and
Doesn't he
coaches
only
he
have
wants
like
to
one
be his
ring?
team. Yeah. He only has one ring.
yeah, they like he really is that much.
With McCarthy.
Yep.
I don't know, man. It's just.
Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Minnesota Lynx advanced to the WNBA Finals.
Notice how,
Boy.
did you see how everybody stopped paying attention?
Hmm?
Yeah, ain't nobody been watching basketball.
Yeah.
You don't even hear about it. I know the Aces got put out yesterday.
Boy, the Aces. Oh, man, that was a shocker. I was like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah, to the Liberty.
The reigning
Nashville's finally going to
MVP.
get hers.
And
She
nobody's
was
going
happy
to
with the
know.
gold medal. She was happy with the gold medal. She wasn't tripping.
The gold, I mean, you want to win the NBA Finals and everything like that, too. Like, Ionescu, that we're not going to sit here and act like she hasn't been balling out in these playoffs. But I feel like the Caitlin Clark argument, as days go by, more and more proof comes out of how, one, legitimate she is, and two, how much of a box office draw she is. They can sit there and say whatever it is the hell they want to. The numbers don't lie. When she's playing, everybody's watching. When she's not playing, nobody's watching. That's just, I mean, nobody was watching the reigning MVP. AJ Wilson had an incredible year. Historic numbers. And nobody was paying attention to it. Now, what's the problem there then? If it's not, if Caitlin Clark is not the reason why things are going the way it's going, then why is it when she's not playing, nobody's watching?
Because you got football. For one, you got football season that started, so everybody's paying more attention to football. So that's where that kind of where that came in there. You know, everybody waiting for football season. They can give a shit WNBA is something to pass time until football season starts. Yeah, it's cool in the time being, but now the season started. Nobody care about basketball. For the next 17 weeks, nobody care about no other sport. Nobody care about the World Series. Nobody care about nothing.
Nah, baseball turning up. The Padres. Yeah.
Just finish it. Just finish the job, please. Get LA the fuck up out of here. I'm done with it.
They fans have been kind of unruly this week. Been all kind of shit going on with the
fans suck. Dodger fans, there's been scrutiny about Dodger fans. They all suck. They know it. Immature ass motherfuckers. I saw those videos. He was over there humping air and shaking ass and stuff like that after throwing a water bottle that wasn't even close to your fucking target.
Yeah.
Showing what a weak ass arm. There's a reason why you're a fan and not in the pros, bro.
He a fan.
I thought they was throwing baseballs. Wasn't there something about they was throwing
baseballs, water bottles, whatever it was that they had in their hands,
crazy.
bro, they were throwing it. They had it delayed for 8 minutes, and according to the baseball rules, had it gone to 15 minutes of delayed play, the LA Dodgers would have had to forfeit that game.
Oh, damn.
They were halfway there. The delay was halfway there until the Padres were about to say, all right, sayonara, we'll take the easy W. Way to show your true colors, LA. Appreciate it. This is why nobody likes your ass and why you don't deserve to win MVPs. There's a reason why LA teams only win in the bubble and not when it actually matters. I need a shortened season.
I mean, what happened to the Niners this weekend?
Hey, I was on Mizzle and Dub show talking about how crap they did. How somebody needs to go and tell Kyle Shanahan to shut the fuck up. No, we're running the football.
Well, all y'all goddamn
players what you say.
Injured. Y'all got your kicker injured. Y'all got injury at every single position.
He said, pass the ball.
Man.
No, we're running the football.
Yeah.
Kick the ball. No, we're running the football.
Why they got
throw it to Debo Samuel. No, we're running the football. That was
No,
hilarious.
seriously. When you're averaging at that point in the first half, Dub even pointed it out, they were averaging 6.4 yards a carry. Winning by double digits. Why do you have to get cute? I don't understand it. You're dominating them on the ground. Why do you have to refer to something else? I don't get it. That type of shit bothers me when head coaches want to think they're all big and bad while trying to run up the fucking score. And now look what happened. An inferior team came back and whooped your ass. Like that, and this is the second time in a few weeks that you have a 10-point plus lead. You're giving it up.
And was Trent Williams playing that game?
I don't know, and at this point, it doesn't even matter whether he was or wasn't. He's been playing like shit too.
No Sooners.
Don't. See now.
You think it's gonna be Minnesota and the Chiefs for the Super Bowl at the rate we going? I mean, you figure shit. A couple more games and them being undefeated, they'll lock down a damn.
I like Minnesota. Minnesota, I like. But I still think it's going to be Houston coming out of the AFC.
Think so?
I still think it's going to be Houston.
What, Houston and Minnesota? Or Houston and the Lions?
Houston and Minnesota could be. I feel like that could be a good game.
Or Washington. The way Washington been playing good too. Washington surprising everybody this year. Washington
that's a stretch.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels coming out and just.
Yeah.
He has been balling.
I mean, the only reason why people are going to be like, oh, Minnesota would be an ugly pick is because nobody wants to see Sam Darnold in the Super Bowl.
Hey, I'm all for seeing him
Nobody
there.
wants to see that.
Hey, if he get him there, he deserve it. I mean, shit.
That defense is definitely getting them there. But I mean, they've been on a tear. 5-0. This was like we had said at the beginning of the year. The Vikings were the only team that, as a franchise record, their record is above 500, and they don't have a Super Bowl title.
Super Bowl. Hey, time to change.
Oh,
the
they played the Texans and beat the piss out of the Texans. Golly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. In like week 2 or 3. Yeah.
I think it was
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Maybe 3.
No, that was week 6. Oh no, that was preseason. 1, 2, 3.
I'm finna say
yeah,
we only we only
week
get into week 6 now, ain't we?
No, that was counting.
It had to have been week 4.
It was week 3. It was week 3.
3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, week 3. Golly.
Yeah, no, Vikings are just like do we know if JJ McCarthy is coming back at all this year, or is he done? Did he like tear his shit up like completely? Is he done?
He might have. Let's see, JJ McCarthy. He wasn't even on the what you call it either.
Because if Sam Darnold can statistically put up decent numbers and have a deep Super Bowl run, they might have a big problem.
Yeah, he out for the season.
Oh, he's out for the season?
Surgery. Yeah, he's out for the season.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, if he can statistically do it.
You think his career might be cooked?
No, not career.
Is he playing running back?
It's quarterback. JJ McCarthy is the quarterback. Yeah, he's the one that they drafted out of Michigan. He's the Michigan quarterback last year.
I'm thinking of what's his name? Out of Michigan.
You thinking of the running back?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what his name was too.
What you got? They don't need JJ McCarthy though. They're good. They don't need him.
See, that's why I'm saying like the problem becomes.
I don't think he's all that.
You start maybe looking at it as a possible trade opportunity. Because let's just say, again, Sam Darnold takes him on a deep run. Let's say NFC Championship game, right? Lose. JJ McCarthy comes back and struggles. Now, if he comes back and struggles, people are going to be wanting Sam Darnold to stick with it because, hey, this is the guy who took us to the NFC Championship game. This is the guy we want. He's starting to come into his own. He's starting to be that quarterback that people are thinking that he was going to be. Now, JJ, if he starts to struggle, you can still get a benefit, and then that's where you start to see somebody like the Los Angeles Chargers having Jim Harbaugh out there already praising JJ McCarthy. He might take this year or two to evaluate Justin Herbert, and if he doesn't like what he sees in that 2-year span time, we may be looking at a trade. JJ McCarthy ends up to the Chargers. Herbert could possibly end up a Viking. But again, that depends on what they're going to want to do with Sam Darnold.
I mean, I wouldn't do that with Sam Darnold because you remember what happened to Nick Foles.
I mean, what happened to Nick Foles was probably about 99% luck. What he did was not supposed to happen, like
That
at
was
all.
wild.
There is zero probability reason why Nick Foles should have taken the Eagles to the Super Bowl, and not just go to the Super Bowl, but win a shootout against Tom Brady.
That's who he played, the Patriots? That's right. That's right. It was the Patriots. I was thinking it was either the Chiefs or the. Oh my gosh! There's no
It
way.
was a Tom Brady-led Patriots team.
Somebody must have not wrote the. Somebody did something to the script, man. That's crazy.
Nick
Wow.
Foles said, "No, I'm wiping my ass with this shit. Philly, Philly. 4th and goal. Philly, Philly. Let's go."
Yeah. They must not gave him enough money for that. That's
I
crazy.
mean, the very next year they benched him. Carson Wentz was their guy, but he got hurt. He was having an MVP caliber season that year.
Yep, and got hurt.
And Nick Foles, and basically what happened was Nick Foles just went. You've seen Karate Kid, right? You see when Mr. Miyagi
Mm-hmm.
came to come and slapping the hands together. So Nick Foles went and pulled the MVP aura out of
Yeah,
Carson
that was
Wentz
crazy.
that was going on that year, and just decided, I'm going to continue where you left off. I'm going to put up the numbers that you were putting up, because, again, God knows I shouldn't fucking be here in this position. And then Doug Peterson, head coach, making a name for himself, believing he's a good quarterback coach, and to be able to take a backup to go and win a shootout against Tom Brady and the New England Patriots team, preventing them from winning number 8, or Tom Brady from winning number 8. Like that, think about it. The most improbable quarterbacks that you look at and go, there's no reason why this man should be playing in the Super Bowl. Nick Foles, Eli Manning. No reason why those two should be beating Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, but they did. Eli Manning did it twice, and that's probably going to be the reason why he makes the Hall of Fame. I beat Tom Brady twice. I prevented him from having 9 on the tally mark.
Oh, so glad when he beat Tom Brady that first year.
The undefeated team?
Highlight of my life. Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Man, who would have thought, if I'm not mistaken, too, the Giants going into the playoffs that year, first of all, they went the entire playoffs on the road. They were a wild card team and played the entire playoffs on the road. And I believe they were 9-7. That 9-7 took on an 18-0, trying to make history Patriots team with Randy Moss, who had 23 touchdowns on the year, Tom Brady with 50. Like, there was no reason why Eli fucking Manning should have won that game.
Hey,
Do we even...
It's any given Sunday, though. You can't say that he shouldn't have won. It's any given Sunday. You go out there and, hey, play your ass off, and shit happens. You make some moves, the rest of the team behind you. There it is.
In theory, yes, but realistically, that shit doesn't happen all the time.
Not all the time.
Again,
he went and proved
maybe it
does. Again. Yeah, so.
Then again, maybe it does, because, hey, Trent Dilfer has a ring. Brad Johnson has a ring. Guys who just... Who? Who is that? Yeah, they have a ring. So I guess it can be really just anybody.
Yeah.
Just as long as the team is meshing and moving at the right time.
Yeah.
They can get anything done, to be honest. But the Vikings are going on a tear right now, and it makes me wonder because we've always had these questions. Because again, the Vikings have always been kind of a competitive team. They've always been a pretty solid squad. A lot of historical holy shit moments have happened with the Vikings there, whether it happened against them or whether it happened for them. So maybe they're due. Maybe it's the time that Vikings fans can finally shed tears of happiness. Because this Vikings team actually looks pretty damn good. Bears beat the Panthers. People are praising Caleb Williams. He beat the Panthers. It's the fucking Panthers, people. Jesus
I was
Christ.
fucking mad because somebody tried to trade me in one of my fantasies for D Moore for Devontae Adams. And I was like, nah. That fool put up 36, wouldn't even beat me. I was like, damn, I should have took it. I was like, damn it. Should have took that trade.
Playing the Panthers. Yeah, but he's playing the Panthers. That's one game.
Hey, that's all I needed, though, to further my record. It was one game.
If Devontae Adams goes to an actual good team, that's going to be major points for you.
Where you think he's going to go?
There's only 2 teams he can go to.
Hey, JP, I want to know what you mean by actually good team. I want to know what you mean by that.
Okay, well, maybe not good teams. There's only 2 teams he can go to.
No. When you said when he goes to an actually good team, like
Devontae, like
yeah, like is he not already
if
on an actually good team?
Who?
Devontae Adams.
Is he on a good team currently? Is that what your question just was?
Yeah, pretty much.
EJ.
I knew he was gonna say no. I was like,
No, see, the optimism can't be that high. First of all, that's just
like
wow.
You feel me? I seen the shade, like so I was just I just had to. I had to, get clarification on what you meant by that. You know what I mean? Like,
Getting clarification, like if he actually goes to a good team, he might put up some good numbers.
Oh, the crazy stuff.
He's not going to go to the Chiefs because the Raiders aren't going to trade with the Chiefs. That's never going to happen. If that did happen,
we get
Davis should fire himself.
Nah, he's not going to. They already said he's not going nowhere in the AFC, so. He's not going nowhere in the AFC, so it's going to be NFC. Yeah, they said they're not trading him interconference.
So then, if he's not going to the AFC, that rules out the Jets. He's going to the Saints.
I mean, what's his name is hurt? Derek Carr, he's hurt. The car broke down again.
Yeah.
That's still where his buddy's at.
Derek Carr might be done. He's finished. Benito.
He's going to be. I mean, I completely agree with that.
I want to see him go to the Ravens. He goes to the Ravens, man.
Nah, the Ravens ain't got the money for him. The only teams that got the money for him really is the Saints and the Cowboys.
Then take a pay cut to win a ring. Take a cut.
What do the Cowboys have money for him?
Huh?
I mean, it's Jerry Jones.
They got the cap space for him.
Where are they at in cap space?
It's Jerry Jones.
I don't know, but them is the only 2 teams. Let's see. Them is the only 2 teams that really can afford them right now.
The Niners are at the top spot in cap space, but there's no way that they're going to pull that trigger.
Nope, because then you're going to have your boy crying, and then he's going to leave and run off with you guys' money, and then you guys are going to be mad because you paid all that money.
If we get Devontae Adams, it'll be for Brandon Ayuk.
Going into 2024, the Cowboys have $65 million in cap space.
I don't want that bum. You got some keep out.
You don't want to play in Dallas, though?
He might not. I'm just saying, them is only 2 teams. If you want to go somewhere that got
Shit, CD Lamb doesn't even want to play in Dallas right now.
That's because Dak, stupid ass, be doing shit. But hey, he came back and won a game.
Who do they play?
Didn't they play? Who they play? Didn't they just play the Saints? They played the Saints, didn't they?
They played the fucking
The
Steelers.
Cowboys?
The Steelers. The Steelers.
The Steelers and one. Oh my gosh.
Ass cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Big ol' ass cheeks. They were supposed to win that game.
That blew me. That hurt my feelings, dog.
Yeah, just like y'all was supposed to win y'all game and y'all didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I
They were
know.
supposed to beat the
Butt
Broncos,
cheeks,
bro. Oh my gosh. Can't believe we lost to the freaking Broncos.
Again, EJ, who the hell do you think that you guys are gonna beat? Like, no. We need to stop the delusion now. We need to get if Mizzle is watching, Mizzle, come get your cousin. Because he's not talking any sense right now.
It's the freaking Broncos. Like, come on now.
Yeah, but it again. Is this going to have to be an intervention moment? We're going to have to tell you and all Raiders fans that they need to look at themselves in the mirror and understand that this season is lost.
If it's because of our quarterback, we can't say that with the Broncos, and they have low blows. Like, come on now. Like,
I mean, it doesn't matter who the Broncos have. We're talking about the Raiders season.
yeah.
The Raiders season is washed. Y'all have nobody at quarterback. Best case scenario for the Raiders right now. Tank the season. Look for one of the top 3 Qs.
No.
Tank it.
No.
Tank it. You have to strategically tank it. You need to understand what you have. You do not have anything that's worth put. You're going to be trading Devontae Adams. You still don't have a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Start from the ground up. Get your franchise quarterback. Start building your offensive line, and then get your playmakers after that. That's what the Raiders should be focused on and doing. Not trying to win, we're going to do our best to win 6 games this year. Like, no. The goal is not 6 games. You have an entire foundation that you need to just destroy and bring up from the bottom up again. Like, there is no possible way that Raider fans can truly believe that the team that they currently have on the field right now is playoff contender.
We're just gonna cook the season, boy.
You're gonna have to. Dunzo. We got to look for we need a top 5 pick this year. We need a franchise guy. That's what the Raiders need.
It ain't enough in me to do it, man. I just can't do it.
Who? You're not going to do it with Uncle Rico. You're sure as hell you're not going to do it with Farva. It's just you guys don't have the quarterbacks to think that competing is in the cards. It's just you're gonna have to just nip it in the bud now. You got to now. Rip off the Band-Aid. Understand that the season's washed. Chalk it up, tank it, get yourself a top 3 pick so you can get yourself a franchise quarterback. Hell, this might be the situation where you guys can put yourselves in a situation where you can get a twofer. You can possibly get the number 1 overall pick, draft Shedeur Sanders, and then all of a sudden, right after you draft Shedeur Sanders, guess who's the new head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders? Here comes prime time. You hear the casino bells ringing now. Ding, 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 ding.
I don't know, man.
It is happening.
I don't know.
Chalk it up here. That's best case scenario for the Raiders right now.
I don't know. You can't count no team out. So I just look at it like that.
We're cooked. We're cooked.
You can't. I mean, you never know. You never know.
No, those boys
Any
are
given
cooked,
Sunday,
bro.
you just never know.
Those boys are finito, cooked, finished.
See, Mad Six is kind of living off that Cowboys, not delusion, the hope.
Hey, just like y'all got hope. Y'all go every year. What happened? What happened every year? Disappointment.
I lost hope.
Cooked.
Disappointment.
I lost hope a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Oh yeah,
That was a year ago.
I lost hope actually about midway through the Super Bowl.
Go out there and get cooked every year.
After halftime, watching what was going on,
And this year, I don't even
feeling
think
that aura, and then having you.
I don't even think y'all make the playoffs this year with the amount of injuries y'all got.
Whoa, he even said playoffs. Golly.
With the amount of injuries, sheesh.
Y'all don't know when McCaffrey coming back. He still ain't playing this week either. They said he eligible, but he still ain't coming back. So
from what I saw, they were targeting week 7.
yeah.
So
Yeah. All right.
I mean, depending on how they do these next 2-3 games, if they lose out these next 2-3 games, just fucking sit them the whole year. Fuck it.
I think they lose Thursday night to
Let
Seattle.
them heal.
I think y'all about to lose to Seattle Thursday night.
We're in Seattle. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I said this on Mizzle and Dove show too. That's a place we historically have trouble playing in.
Dang, y'all gonna lose.
And we're going to go in there with a banged up ass team.
Geno Smith
and the Seahawks.
DK Metcalf would have a field day on y'all.
Boy, I got him on my starting lineup. Right.
Seahawks are coming out from being pissed off losing to the Giants.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad. I say at least by 13.
Dang, 13?
2 field goals and a tutty.
I say 17.
I was telling this one brother, EJ, I don't know how much of it you caught. There's something weird going on in the locker room right now. And I don't think B Rabbit has the locker. Yes, I don't think B Rabbit has the locker room right now.
Oh wow.
I think right now he's losing it. You know, the whole thing that it happened with Ayuk with the shorts and making a big deal about that, and doing just like how they've been handling a lot of the off-season moves with these holdouts, not getting anything done until way after training camp. So now by the time that these supposed superstars that you just signed for big-time money get in there, they're fucking out of shape. They're a month and a half behind everybody else. And now it takes them 3-4 weeks for them to actually get into shape. But we even know even then, it's not a guarantee because it's the curse of the payday. Every time somebody gets paid big time money, that following year, they either get hurt or they have a shitty season. One of the two. Sometimes it's hurt, and some of the times I even wonder how hurt are they, and how much is it? I'm just gonna sit out. Fucking Paul Crewe before he came out at the end of the longest yard. It's my knee. I'm done. Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it. Yeah, well, there is. Like that type of stuff. You know, quitting like Deshaun Watson did with the Cleveland Browns this last weekend or this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just, you got weird shit going around in the league right now. You know, Giants, why are they beating the Seahawks in Seattle? That's fucking weird. That shit doesn't happen. You know, what you call it? The Packers. I mean, they were supposed to win this game, and Packers are looking like they might be NFC Championship contenders at minimum as well. The Dolphins just eat 15-10. That's an ugly ass game. That is a disgusting game. But then you have the Ravens and Bengals, 41-38. Kind of a barn burner there.
Boy, that was man. I watched the highlight. That boy fumbled that. The placeholder fumbled that ball, man.
Joe Burrow, 30 for 39, 392, and 5 touchdowns in the losing effort.
Boy, I would have been pissed.
You throw 5 tutties. Jamar Chase had 10 receptions for 193 and 2 touchdowns. Like, I
would have been
Derrick
pissed.
Henry, 15 carries, 92 yards in the tutty. Like, Derrick Henry just isn't aging at all.
That's what he almost scored on that last play. Oh my gosh, he almost broke and scored on that in the overtime.
Jaden Daniels leading the Commanders 34-13 to now they're a 4-1 record, 2-0 at home. Jaguars winning a shootout against the Colts 37-34. Trevor Lawrence with 371, 2 touchdowns. Pierce had 3 receptions for 134 yards and 1 touchdown. Trying to do his best Randy Moss impersonation. Texans beating the Bills 23-20. C.J. Stroud for 331 and the touchdown. And Diggs having 82 yards through the air, leading in receptions. Broncos just VTA on this one. 34-18 against Las Vegas, improving to 3-2. Niners once again shooting themselves in the foot, and then at the same time turning it on themselves and pulling the trigger, while once again losing a 10-point plus lead to what should have been an easy win in the Arizona Cardinals, and losing 24-23. I mean, IU decided to have a game this game, but how do you not against the shitty secondary in the Cardinals? But once again, B-Rabbit wants to get cute and do things we're not supposed to be doing. Just run the fucking football. Run the goddamn football. And the Chiefs beating the Saints 26-13. Chiefs improving to 5-0. And the script keeping them perfect. I'm almost convinced that they're going to be an undefeated team. They're going to go 20-0, and they're going to win the Super Bowl on a play that was drawn up by Taylor Swift. I keep saying it, and I know it's going to happen. That's what the script. I don't know. It was anonymous. The person who sent it to me. I don't know who this person was who sent me the script, so I can't give you the name of this person so that they can have the credit for predicting or not predicting, just outright giving what the NFL script is this year. But it's all written in the stars, people. 20-0, repeat. And what does Magic say? It happens in threes. 20-0, repeat. Taylor Swift call play. All 3 right there. And then Travis Kelce's going to ride off into the
really
sunset.
Happened, I would never watch the movie.
If that really happens, sports betting needs to be legal in California. Sports betting needs to become legal in California if that happens. I'm just going to petition it there. So if you can find a way to get the script leaked to you, it's easy. It's easy at that point. Well, I mean, week 5, interesting games. It was a Thursday. The Falcons beat the Buccaneers 36-30, improving to 3-2. Kirk Cousins 509 yards and 4 touchdowns. They're definitely liking that in Atlanta. But that is your week 5 scores and updates. Now going into week 6. College football was crazy. Matchsticks.
Vanderbilt.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. What happened?
I don't know. I didn't even get a chance to see the game, but I seen them carrying the goalpost like 3 miles to the river.
Saw that too. They had the video. It was like the infrared. So like it's at night, but you couldn't see the people's faces, but it's just like all the glowing bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And you see like a bunch of ants carrying the goalpost down all the way to the river. It's almost like like World War Z when you look at it through the scopes of like you see like the heat signatures of all the zombies and shit running. That's what it looked like. But yep, they all took it to the river, tossed it, and instead of, I mean, you would think logically somebody would want to, or maybe somebody does. Everyone goes, throws it in the river off a drunken stupid. Oh yeah, we threw it in the river. Everybody goes home. There's got to be somebody who stays behind and takes and breaks down the goalpost because it comes in pieces.
Yeah,
it comes in, I don't know, maybe like 6 or 7, maybe 8 pieces. Breaks it down, takes that shit home. That's memorabilia. You know, that's something that maybe somewhere down the line you can be able to sell for a good amount or two.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, I don't know who the hell's the fucking Vanderbilt collector, but that would definitely be something. Taking out, you know, a top 5 team in Alabama. And we thought we were going to see the same thing with Cal taking out Miami.
We good. We don't got to talk about it. We good. We don't got to talk about it, man. Let's just leave that
Cam
alone.
Ward decided, no, I'm the Heisman, and we're going to come back and win this game.
Like, bro, y'all had the game, bro. Like, y'all had the game. It was over.
I couldn't believe it. I thought Cal, the last time I checked it, it said 37-13, and I was like, this game's done. I went to bed. I woke up. Miami wins 39-38. What the fuck happened? And then you go back
too much, and it wasn't like it kept getting stopped. And then Cam Ward just, oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Like
35 for 53, 437 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Cam Ward.
At least my parlay hit.
People got the over-unders. People got Vanderbilt 40-35. Insane. So now Alabama dropped to number 7. Oregon 31-10 over Michigan State. Syracuse, the first week UNLV gets into the top 25, they get knocked right back the fuck out. So good, you know, Syracuse, good for them taking a win. UNLV 44-41. Ohio State dog walked Iowa 35-7. Arkansas, another upset, huge upset Arkansas beating number 4 Tennessee 19-14. Georgia handling business 31-13 against Auburn. Penn State number 7 27-11 against UCLA. Just mentioned Miami, California, and then Texas A&M getting in and beating number 9 Missouri 41-10. Washington unranked upsetting number 10 Michigan 27-17. Minnesota getting the upset against number 11 USC 24-17. Ole Miss winning 27-3 against South Carolina, holding on to that number 12 spot. 15 Clemson, absolutely just destroying even further the hopes of everybody who is a Florida State Noles fan. Sorry, Mizzle, for your loss. I know you are in mourning. Keep strong, sir. The grass is greener on the other side, they say. But Clemson, 29-13. Florida State's 1-5 on the year. Iowa State beating Baylor 43-21. Boise State 62-30 over Utah State. Ashton Genty, 13 carries, 186 yards, 3 touchdowns. Further, improving on his Heisman campaign this year, which I truly believe he should win. They did show the statistics that the 3 Heisman running back winners, it was Mark Ingram, it was Reggie Bush, and it was Derrick Henry, that when they won their Heismans, they were 300 yards shy of what Genty is doing right now at this point of the season. So he's definitely on pace to win the Heisman, and we'll see if he does, because what he's doing is insane, and he's probably going to be the next top running back in the NFL come next year. SMU getting the upset over 22 Louisville, Indiana beating Northwestern, and that wrapped up at least the top 25. So what's the standings that they have now? So we got the update.
Man, I thought Cal was definitely gonna be ranked after that win too, bro. I'm already knowing. Like, oh my gosh, that just broke my heart.
Cal, they probably would have put it maybe
25 at least.
23. I would say they give him 23. Because a number. Miami's Miami, but that's still a pretty big win, especially on college game day. Everybody out in the Bay Area was showing out for that. So that was pretty interesting. So Texas at number 1, yes sir, on the Red River rivalry this week against a shit brand of football, number 18 squad. Forever and ever, amen. So you got the number 1 Texas Longhorns taking on the number 18 OU Sooners. My computer would just hurry the hell up. Can anybody pull up the standings? What's up, Royal?
Which one?
The top 25 standings.
Gotta wave.
For college football. My computer's acting up right now. Look at Army and Navy undefeated. Look at these guys.
Yeah, I think there are a couple others like Army, Navy. There's a couple of them teams that's like,
We could possibly be seeing Army and Navy in the college football playoff.
All right, here we go. The rankings right here.
I got
You
them
ready?
right here. They just popped up, but go ahead. You got the AP 25?
Got the AP
Go
25.
ahead.
We got Hook'em Horns at number 1. We got the Buckeyes number 2. Go Bucks. Then we got the Ducks at number 3. Ooh, we got Penn State number 4. Okay, we got Georgia number 5. Miami number 6. We got the Crimson Tide 7. Then we got Tennessee 8. Ole Miss 9. Clemson 10. What is this? And what is it? Not Indy. Is this Iowa State? Iowa State 11. Notre Dame 12. We got LSU 13. BYU is 14. What? Got Texas
Yep.
A&M 15. Utah 16. Boise State 17. Who is this? Indiana 18. Oklahoma, go Sooners.
You
19.
better knock it off.
Kansas State at 20. Mizzou at 21. Pittsburgh 22. Illinois at 23. Michigan is 24.
10 to 24.
Ooh.
See, I don't understand how
SMU is 25.
Michigan gets knocked back to 24.
They're
From
4 and
top
2.
10 all the way to 24. Alabama gets beat by a who the fuck is this Vanderbilt team, and they only dropped to 7. They should be like number 15.
Michigan's 4 and 2. Come on now. Michigan's 4 and 2.
Still, they should drop down to 15.
Who does
There
Michigan have next week?
are plenty of one-loss teams. Michigan is the only 2-loss team that's in the top 25 right now.
Michigan's gonna get knocked out of the rankings next week. They got Illinois. They're cooked. It's over for Michi. I'm gonna have to tell my brother, hey, yo, they're cooked.
Yeah. So that and then hold on, let me bring up because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of rivalry games coming up. South Carolina taking on Alabama, Utah against Arizona State, Clemson against Wake Forest, Mizzou. Right when I was looking at it.
Ooh, how is that Pitt? Jesus.
You got FIU, Liberty, New Mexico State, Jacksonville State, Coastal Carolina, James Madison, Middle Tennessee, Louisiana Tech, UTEP, Western Kentucky. I'm giving all the games. I just need the top 25. That's all I want.
JP, I need your honest opinion. I need your honest opinion. Are you worried for this upcoming weekend?
I'm always worried when it comes to this rivalry game. Because this game always decides whether or not how good we're going to be the rest of the year. It's always Texas is back, and then we play Oklahoma and then lose, and all of that, everybody becomes quiet. So I'm not we're number 1, but I'm not comfortable at all. Quinn Ewers is coming back. That makes me nervous. Instead of staying the hot hand in Arch Manning, we're bringing Quinn Ewers, who's coming back from injury, to start the game. I don't know how smart that decision is.
Mm-hmm.
I think you stay with the hot hand and see what happens. But I even said this game is going to decide who the starting quarterback for the rest of the year is going to be. Because if Quinn Ewers comes back and the entire first half just fucking shafts it and Oklahoma's ahead, they're going to put in Arch Manning for the second half and come back and they end up winning that game. Arch Manning's the starting quarterback for the rest of the year. And there's no question about it. You beat Oklahoma, and not only did you do that, you came back and did it. So no, you're going to be the guy. Quinn Ewers, like if he wants to, because that's going to absolutely destroy his draft stock. Because Quinn Ewers is looked at as a top 5 quarterback in college football right now, and if he gets benched for I believe he's either a true sophomore or he's a redshirt freshman. You lose your job, then there goes your draft stock.
Yeah.
He may need to hit the transfer portal and go somewhere else.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Oklahoma by 14.
He's just an ass. Sometimes you just say things to be mean. Like sometimes he's just like, what can I say that's gonna just dig at his heart? This OU by 14. The fuck?
Yep.
We're not watching the same football. It is not happening that way, first of all.
Okay. Hey, shit, nobody thought Vanderbilt would have beat Alabama either.
2 different teams.
Nah.
The tickets as low as $345 for the Red River rivalry at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, Texas.
You said 345?
$345. That's the lowest ticket.
Yeah.
They got Texas minus 14 with the total at 49.5. I'll take the over on that, actually. Cal has a chance to redeem themselves and take on a number 22 Pittsburgh team. Purdue at Illinois, BYU at Arizona, or Arizona at BYU, sorry. Mississippi State probably going to get throttled by Georgia. Ohio State, Oregon. Number 2 versus number 3. It's in Eugene, Oregon. In Autzen Stadium. What do you guys think? Number 3 versus number 2. Ohio State, Oregon. Who do you guys got here?
Ohio.
You said Ohio State and Oregon?
Yep. They're in Oregon.
I'm going to go with the Ducks.
Quack, quack.
Hey, what y'all think about the Deshaun Watson walking out of the team?
He's a
I
quitter.
heard about that.
Yeah, that fool just
He's a quitter,
the
man.
coach wanted to go for it. He just walked off the field. He was just like, fuck it. Literally just walked off, and I was like, damn. I guess all that shit.
Paid all that money.
Yep.
Yep. And just like I said, everything's getting to him.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot that's on his plate right now. So it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one for Deshaun Watson. What's up, bro? Yeah, I don't know, man. Will Deshaun Watson even have a job next year? Like, I don't know.
He might be benched for the rest of the year after that. They might just go with Jameis Winston for the rest of the year. Why even deal
That's
with
an expensive backup quarterback.
But it's like, why even deal with something like that?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have fucking traded that much and spent that much money on him to begin with, especially knowing what was going on with everything. But that did just Cleveland. Certain teams just have bad auras around them. No matter what decisions they make, it could look good on paper, but it never works out. Never works out for them.
Ain't shit. It is Cleveland. Ain't shit to do with Cleveland.
No, and that's kind of why I want the Oregon Ducks to beat Ohio, because I'm still mad at Ohio State inventing the participation trophy. So I think all things Ohio, I'm just anti. So I'm definitely going with the Ducks. Ole Miss, LSU in LSU.
LSU,
Number
go
9,
Tigers.
number 9 Ole Miss. Number 13 LSU. Iowa State. Number 11 taking on West Virginia. Tickets as low as
I mean, honestly,
$52
LSU
an
might
hour.
win that one, though. LSU definitely might win that one.
Kansas State.
I mean, Ole Miss. Ole Miss might definitely win that.
Kansas State versus Colorado. Number 18, Kansas State. Colorado is unranked. Both teams are 4-1.
I'm gonna go with Colorado.
And Colorado?
Yep, Colorado by 9.
They got Kansas State at -4. And the total's
Take
56.5.
Ooh, they think it's gonna be a shootout or a close one. Just
I do know one thing: if they lose, I know it's going to be a problem.
Where's the
you
game
got in Colorado?
Oh boy, they gonna storm the field again if they win.
And then Boise State's taking on Hawaii. That's gonna be Genty might go for he might go for 200 plus.
Oh, that's the running. Oh yeah, the running back. Oh, he's about to have a field day. Oh yeah, let me check his parlay right now. Matter of fact,
they got Boise at -20.5.
Jesus.
With the total being 61.5.
I'm taking the over definitely.
Genty's gonna have over 200 yards rushing, and he's gonna have at least 4 touchdowns.
Let's play with that.
That's what I'm thinking. Because Hawaii's run defense is not good. Swiss cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Swiss cheese. Yeah, no, Genty's about to have a field day. It's about to be ugly.
He's good.
Okay.
Tickets as low as $26.
Dang.
Yeah.
Because it's in Hawaii. That's probably why.
Alright, gotta.
Let me go take a look at his what his stats are gonna be for this game. Because boy, if they got his stats, if they got his rushing yards low, oh boy.
Okay.
What's his name?
Ashton Genty. Padres are currently leading the Dodgers 6-5 in the bottom of the 7th right now.
Dang, that game's still going?
Yep. Bottom of the 7th.
Bro, they don't even have that game up yet, bro. Like, oh my gosh. Like, come on now.
Mets beat the Phillies 7-2. Take a 2-1 lead.
Underdogs is trash. Let's see what Price Pick's talking about.
Yeah, I need the Dodgers to lose.
Oh man, that'll make
Be
me
over and done with.
What is it? Only game 2?
They're in game 3 right now. The series is tied 1-1. Let's see how that goes. I need them to win the next 2 in a row. At the same time, if possible, because I'm fucking tired of seeing in LA. I'm just done. Station identifications, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to JAFFOs TV on the YouTube channel, JAFFOs TV. The All Pro JAFFOs on all social media handles on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere else you can find things. Spotify for the audio version of the show. EJ, where can they find everything for you, sir?
They can go to EJ Wizzle on Instagram, EJ Wizzle on YouTube. Also got the Sports Network, CUSN on Instagram, CUSN on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, anywhere, everywhere.
Matt Sticks, one of the busiest men in show business. What do you got coming up, sir?
Let's see. I got nothing this weekend. Finally, it's a weekend.
It's relaxation weekend, man.
I know, right? I got to work this weekend, but I don't have no gigs. Right now, I've been going from work to gig. So I've been on 4 hours of sleep most of the weekends. So chilling this weekend. Then I got a little private event. I got a Halloween party coming up, and dude, my year is wrapping up.
Gentlemen, again, he's on billboards all over Sacramento. I like that. I like that caption you put. Got the billboard right up next to the church that don't like you. Yep. That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
And nothing y'all can do it, and nothing they can do about it for the next 3 weeks. But to look at my face, like, damn.
You just love it because good things happen to good people. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate the hell of you guys for hanging out with us on this Tuesday night. The All Pro JAFFOs once again on JAFFOs TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe so we can get part of the algorithm. Big things coming for the show. Big things production-wise that you guys are going to end up seeing sometime soon. We're excited to be showing you guys that. For myself, for EJ Wizzle, for the best DJ in the entire planet, Mr. DJ Matt Six, JP, the All Pro JAFFOs. We will see you guys on Friday. Have a good one. Take care of each other. Love y'all. Deuces.